All right, welcome to another broadcast of IHOI. Today's topic, we're talking about the Pearson star. Tariq confirms the calendar. All right, a lot of people probably don't know what Tariq is. In the biblical sense, we call it the morning star. It's also the evening star as well. It's the morning star and it's the evening star. But we're gonna start with the Quran, and first we're gonna start with the basics, and then I'm gonna show you how this star in the sky, how the Most High made this star confirm IHOI's calendar, also Enoch's calendar, IHOI's calendar, and now it's Tariq calendar. All right, so let's read the ayat. Assalamu alaikum, no Jihan.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
I'm gonna share my screen,
Okay.
and this is going to seal the deal. Now, I'm gonna go to different translations to show you all something. What is that? That is 86. We're in chapter 86 of the Quran. I'm gonna go there. Give me 1 second. All right, perfect. And I'll stay there, and then I'm gonna share my screen. All right, no Jihan, can you see it?
Yes.
All right. All right. I want you to notice something. This is chapter 86 called at-Tariq.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the different translations.
Oh, wow. By the night comer, by the morning star, by the night visitant, the comer by night, the at-Tariq. Um, and that says at-Tariq, the night comer, i.e., the bright star, by heaven and the night star. Wow.
Yeah, so you see it says morning star,
Mm-hmm.
then it says night star.
Mm-hmm.
It says both. That's weird. Morning, night.
Mm.
Morning star, night star. Which one is it? You know?
It's probably both.
It actually is both. It actually is both. I just want to try to see this. All right. Now we're gonna go to the full one to see that it can be called morning star. And I'm gonna show you how it's both. Then I'm gonna show you it. Let's see. Let's go here. Share my screen. All right, let's read. At-Tariq.
All
You
right.
read for me?
By the sky and at-Tariq, by what will you know what at-Tariq is? The piercing star. There is no soul without a protector over it. Let man consider what he was created from. He was created from gushing liquid.
I pause. Because it's going into something else. All right, so this star, the piercing star, this is also in the Bible, talks about the morning star, the night comer. All right. All right, now let's go here. And I'm going to show you something. Let me show you something. Let's go ahead and go in it. Let's go ahead and go in it. Stop sharing. Hold on 1 second, okay? Hello?
Oh, okay, I'm here. Oh, okay.
Can you read some verses for a second?
Yes. Give me one
Give
second.
me like 1 minute, okay?
All right. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Let's share my screen. Give me one second. Yeah. Okay. Let's share my screen. All right. In the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful, praise be to Allah, Lord of the worlds, the most gracious, the most merciful, Master of the day of judgment. It is you we worship. Upon you we call for help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those you have blessed, not of those against whom there is anger, nor of those who is misguided. That's the opening Al Fatiha.
All right, sorry about that.
All right.
All
Not a
right.
problem.
Thank you so much. All right. So let me share my screen again. Let's see if it'll show. All right, let me explain it. All right, there is a star that appears in the sky, and it has a cycle, right? And this cycle, it goes around just like our calendar.
Mm.
And at a certain point, it aligns with the sun. All right. This is very hard to explain unless it's a one-on-one conversation. So I'm gonna try my best. All right. So can everybody see the screen? Can you see the screen? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can see the screen.
All right. So this is a picture right here of a star. All right. This is a star. You can't really see it with your naked eye. And the sun is covered up by these clouds. All right. This is a daytime picture of the star. I think you can see it in 4K.
Yes.
And this star right here, it aligns with the sun. And then it goes around, it moves on a little inch to us, like a little inch every day. And it goes around and it aligns perfectly with the sun the last day, the last day of the year.
Mm.
All right. That is Tariq. That is Tariq. And I'm going to show you more. This star is white in the inside and it's blue on the outside. It's a piercing star. White is the hottest flame. White and blue is the hottest flame. All right. It's a hot piercing star. You can't see it. You go look up in the sky. You can't see it. I saw it in 4K. I think you can see it in 4K. But let me show you something else. Hold on. I got more. Hold on. I'm gonna add more. Hold on. Now, everyone should get this app. This app is going to show you what's in the night sky. Okay, that's cool. I could just share it like this. All right, that's cool. I'm gonna share it like this. And this is gonna seal the deal on the calendar. This is it. This seals the deal. All right, right here. I click on it. Can you see that? No, let me know. Can you see it? Because I'm gonna change it in and out.
Okay, let me make it bigger.
Let me know if you can see it. It says
Yes.
March 22nd, right? March 22nd. You see that, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna see if it changes. Can you see it?
Oh, I don't see anything yet. Give me one sec. Okay. Yes, I
See,
see that.
it changed, right? March 20th, right?
Yes.
All right. So we're gonna look at this. I took a bunch of pictures from this app. This app, it shows you the night sky. It shows you what's in the sky at whatever time. You can go back in time. You can go in the future. You can go in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm clicking here. I'm going to show you the star as it moves.
And the star is and can you point to the star?
Yes, I want to start. Let me go down a little bit. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, that's another picture of the star when it was a cloudy day. Allah, allow me to see it. Alhamdulillah. See if it's no. That's it. A little closer. All right. This is the same star in the night sky.
Okay, and the yellow ball
It's the
that we're
sun.
looking at is the sun.
That's the sun, and this is the star right here. You see the star?
Yes.
All right. That's the star. All right. What's the date? The date March 17th. You see where the star is at in March 17th?
Yes.
Yes. All right. March
What's the name
17th.
of that star?
This star name is dang, something zero. What was that? Hippo.
Hip
Hip
zero.
zero. So if you look it up, you won't be able to find it. I looked up hip zero and couldn't even find it. But they call it on this app hip zero. But I couldn't even find where it was at. But this is Tariq.
So we're looking at a star. We're not looking at a planet. We're looking at an actual star.
Yeah, this is the star. All right, if you look at this star, this is gonna confirm the calendar. This star backs up the calendar. All right, you see March 17, March 17, March 18th. You see how the star got closer on the
Yes, we do.
18th?
Mm-hmm.
See the star?
Yes.
See March 18th,
Mm-hmm.
March 19th.
Whoa.
It's not there yet, but it's getting closer.
Mm-hmm.
March 19th. And the star alignment. Today, March the 20th,
Wow.
the star is aligned with the sun.
Mm.
And it should be a little brighter out there because the star is in line with the sun. This happens every year. This
Every year.
star goes around just like our calendar, and it comes back around March the 20th on the equinox. This is Tariq. Now, it's the morning star, and when Isa was born in the fall, that star was in the east. That star will rise in the east.
Mm.
You can see it in the east, rising in the east.
So
No, let me,
that's
let me finish. Let me finish. In the spring, this star it rises with the sun. In the fall, it rises in the east. In the spring, it rises with the sun, but it goes around 364 days.
mm.
Tariq. That's a seal on the calendar. You can't do nothing about that right there. Go ahead. You about to say something? I'm sorry.
um no, I think you just answered my question about the amount of time that it goes around. It goes in its own orbit for 364 days.
Yep. Click on this. Now look at it. Now is March the 25th. Look at it. It's going away from the sun. March the
Mm.
25th, and it's gonna keep going, going, going. I couldn't download everything. You have to get the app, and you can see it yourself. If you got an iPhone, Apple, whatever, just go to the app. There's plenty of apps that you can see the night sky. And then look on the 25th. You see how it has moved away from the sun, and every day it moves an inch, an inch, an inch, an inch. An inch to us, a
Right.
map inch, and it goes around. And then in the fall, you're gonna see it coming up in the
And
east.
then
It's gonna be the
mm.
star in the east.
and then
It's gonna be
eventually
in the
we'll
night
see.
at nighttime. It's gonna be a nighttime star in the east, but it's a morning star when it comes up with the sun in the beginning of the year. It's a morning star.
So it's a
It's
morning star in the west when it's going with the sun, and then it's a night.
in the spring. Yeah.
So it's a morning star during the springtime in line with the sun, and then it's a night star in the east
Yep.
when
That's
it,
what he's
it
during the seventh month. Remember the seventh
during
month?
the okay during the fall and the seventh month during the
Yeah,
fall
it
time.
comes up as the star in the east, the morning star. The morning star is not Virgo, it's not the sun. It's the star that helps us keep the calendar.
Mm.
What color is the star? Now it's finna go deep. Here we go. Here we go. What color is the star?
White,
It's
blue,
white, right? White and
uh-huh.
what else?
And then it has a blue kind of bluish border around it.
It's white with a blue border around it, right?
Mhm. Yes,
I need you to go to this verse for me. Numbers 15:38.
1538. Okay, give me one sec.
Let me show them. Now you see it? It's white because it's piercing. It's hot, and it's blue around. It's a blue around. Here's another picture. It's white and it's blue. I think it's a dwarf star or a neutron star, but I think it's like a dwarf star. That's it in the daytime. You can't see it with your naked eye.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to
You can see it with, I think you can see it with 4K.
1538. I mean, that's amazing. Yeah, no, it's it's not Venus. Because initially that was like my wondering. And then so when I looked at that app as well, in Kindu 108, and that
No, it's
star
not Venus. No, that's a star. It's not
yeah.
Venus.
Yeah, it's not Venus. That star is actually labeled by NASA. It was labeled HIP
zero.
HIP
Yep.
0. So no, it's not Venus. And Venus is no, it's not Venus.
And Venus is nowhere around on that app. Venus is nowhere around on that app.
All right, so let's see.
All right. So,
okay.
All right, you got it?
Yes, you want me to share my screen?
Now let me show you something very deep about that star.
Well, that was a good question because that was my question as well initially.
No, it's not Venus. It's not Venus. You
No,
can see
no.
it. Yeah, didn't everybody see it on the thing, the dates?
Right. No, I mean it's clear now, but I'm just saying initially, that was a question that was my wondering was, well, I wonder if it's a planet. And then when I looked at the app and looked at the constellations and what have you, I was like, oh, whoa, this star is this is a star. It's HIP
The star
0.
is white. It's a piercing star. Is white.
Did you
It's a flame. It's a flame. Go ahead.
Real quick question: did you show the picture of when it's actually piercing?
Yeah, but it's like on the. You have to look at it as a close up. Like I can look at it as a close up on my phone. That came from my phone. Those pictures came from my phone. I actually took a picture from my phone.
Gotcha, understand.
So I can't. It's hard to close up on the computer.
Yeah, because okay, I understand because there's a picture. I mean, when you're taking a picture with your 4K phone, it literally looks like it's piercing the sky. Okay, but I'm here on the numbers.
When I say numbers 1538.
Yes, I'm here. All right, it says
1538.
I'm at 1538.
Read it.
All right, it says, later the Lord said to Moses, speak to the Israelites and tell them that throughout the generations to come, they are to make for themselves tassels for the corners of their garments with a blue cord on each tassel.
All right, pause it. No, yeah, go ahead. 39.
These will serve as tassels for you to look at so that you may remember all the commandments of the Lord, and that you may obey them and not prostitute yourselves by following your own heart and your own eyes.
Pause it. That star is the calendar. Our dress code during the pilgrimage, regular people, not the high priest, not Aaron, but regular people, is white, like that star, with the blue cords, like that star. All right? That star is the calendar. Our garments that we wear with the blue cords, the fringes, is to remind us of the Most High, and also that star that is the calendar that keeps the calculation of our calendar. It all goes together. Because the star is white and it's blue around. Look it up, Google it, Google the hottest flames. The hottest flame is white with blue around it. So when you wear your white and you wear your blue, that is Tariq. That is the star. That is reminding you of the calendar and is reminding you of the commandments. So we won't lose the commandments and we won't forget about Tariq. because Tariq is the calculation of the year.
364 days.
Does that make sense?
And then on the day of the equinox, which is today, is when Tariq and the sun are in line with each other. So when we go out there, the sun looks kind of extra bright on the day of the equinox.
Yes. Now go to Revelation chapter 3, verse 5.
Okay. Revelations chapter 3. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me share my screen. All right, here we go. Revelation chapter 3, verse 5.
Yes.
It's like them, he who overcomes will be dressed in white.
Right. Pause it. All right. Dressed in white. Stay in Revelation 3:18. Chapter 3, verse 18.
All right. All right. I counsel you to buy from me gold refined by fire, so that you may become rich, white garments, so that you may be clothed, and your shameful nakedness not exposed, and salve to anoint your eyes, so that you may see.
Revelations 4:4.
All right. Revelations 4:4. Surrounding the throne were 24 other thrones, and on these thrones sat 24 elders dressed in white with golden crowns on their heads.
7:13.
All right, 7:13. Then one of the elders addressed me. These in white robes, he asked, who are they and where have they come from? Sir, I answered, you know. So he replied, these are the ones who have come out of the great tribulation. They have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb for this reason.
Pause it. Blood is not white. Right?
Right.
So it must not be talking about real blood. All right. So hold on 1 second. Read some scriptures for me, okay?
All right. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 sec. Let's go to Revelations. All right. In the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful, Alif Lam Mim. This is the book in which there is no doubt a guide for the righteous, those who believe in the unseen and perform the prayers and give from what we have provided for them, and those who believe in what was revealed to you and in what was revealed before you, and are certain of the hereafter. These are upon guidance from their Lord. These are the successful. All right.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm sorry. I wanna. You was in the middle
No,
of
I
something.
did. No, I'm fine. I just stopped.
Okay. So back to what we were talking about. Now, the priests, the Aaron priests, they wore a number of colors. They wore red, purple, golden crown. That's like yellow, like yellowish. Um, purple, blue. So they had more. Their color was more like the rainbow, and the rainbow is a symbol of the covenant, not of homosexuality. It's the symbol of the covenant. Because I need you to go to Revelations again. I'm going to show you.
All right. Okay, and which Revelations is okay.
Go to Revelations 10:1.
Okay. All right. And then I saw another mighty
Oh
angel.
no, no, scroll up. All right, go ahead.
All right. Then I saw another mighty angel coming down from heaven, wrapped in a cloud with a rainbow above his head. His face was like the sun, and his legs were like pillars of fire.
All right, pause it. Also, the angel that came to Noah, and remember the Most High put a rainbow in the sky to symbolize the covenant with Noah. This
Yes.
rainbow symbolizes a covenant. When
Yeah.
do we when do we renew the covenant? What month? Noah?
In the third month.
In the third month, right?
Yes.
When is Gay Pride Month? For them.
I'm not
For them.
sure.
June.
I would have to Google it.
June. You gotta Google it. I told you. Don't Google it.
Okay.
June.
Uh-huh.
June. You see what the devil doing?
Oh man, that's craziness. Mm.
We renew the covenant. The time we renew the covenant with the rainbow. That's how
Mm-hmm.
that's the symbol that the angel come down with the rainbow.
Mm.
And Noah and the rainbow with the most high. Putting the
Right.
most high. They're gonna put Gay Pride Month the same time we supposed to renew the covenant, and they're gonna take the rainbow
Mm.
symbol. You don't
Oh,
think that
look at
you don't
that.
think they're gonna be punished for that? You don't think Shaitan is
Oh,
behind that?
oh, yeah, that's straight sickening. Yeah, that's straight shaitan.
Right. They'll be punished for that. That is total disrespect. All right, so back to the star, the piercing star. I need you to go to Quran,
Okay.
Quran 53.
Quran 53. Okay. Quran 53.
If you share your screen.
Yes. All right. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
All right.
Now 53 is called the star, and it's not talking about the sun. The star. You see that? The star.
Yes. All right. It's in the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful, by the star as it goes down.
Hmm.
Your friend has not gone astray, nor has he erred, nor does he speak out of desire. It is but a revelation revealed.
All right, pause it. All right. So here we go. Here's another mention of that star. The star. This star, it rises with the sun now in this season, and it's gonna set with the sun, and then it's gonna rise in the east during the nighttime and gonna set. So this star rises and sets. All stars rise and set, but this star rises with the sun as well. All right.
Mm.
So we're not gonna keep you long because that's all I ain't really have. What else? Did I miss anything?
No, you pretty much hit the nail on the head. I mean, basically, the star It is kind of like it solidifies what we've been, studying and what we've learned, and what you've received guidance on. It solidified it, because I mean, you can't dispute what you see in the sky. I mean, no human has done that. No human has placed a star in the sky. That was from a star in the sky is from the Most High, and it confirmed that the star actually travels. It actually goes into its rotation for 364 days. It's back in its same spot on the 364th day of the year. Not only does that confirms, all right, that just confirms that's the amount of days we should have in the calendar in the first place. So that, I just think that just solidifies it, puts the nail on the head.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Exactly.
after that, after learning about the calendar, after learning about Helamelech on yesterday, and how Helamelech is over the the second round of 30 30 31, and he brings in the scorching heat. We're talking about the angel here. He brings in the scorching heat, the bright sun. And then after knowing and learning that Ramadan means exactly that, scorching heat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bright heat. Okay, learning about Moses, how Moses ended the third month and went into the fourth month when fasting. Um, I mean, what more else can you? What more else can we say? We learned that in the calendars, in this calendar that the prophet Enoch was given. This months are stagnant. They stay still. They don't move. They don't rotate. Um, what more else can you? What else is there to learn? Or what else is there to know? But a lot.
What about the clothing? What about the clothing?
Oh, and again, I mean, that's even further. I didn't even think about the clothing, but that's even furthermore icing on the cake with the white clothing and the blue tassel.
And the
You know,
star moves throughout the year, just like we move throughout the year.
and yes, and the crazy thing is, with the white, wearing the white during the feast days, and wearing the border of blue. We don't even know why we were told to wear these things. We just wore them
No, no,
because
it was to keep remembrance. We knew that part. We supposed to keep us remembering the commandments.
they
But it's
remember
even
the
deeper than
command.
that.
Wow,
Yeah, it's even deeper than that.
that's amazing.
Now, another thing, if we're wearing if we're wearing white with the blue, then it's symbolic of us being righteous and us being stars, right? Like little stars, right?
Well,
Sym-
yeah, yeah,
Symbolically, right?
that is kind of symbolic of, because most stars are in absolute submission to the Most High and does exactly
Now,
what.
let me. This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say. Job 38:7. Now, I'll read it. We're supposed to we're supposed to do the Sabbath just like the Elohim did the Sabbath, right?
Yes.
It says, when the morning stars sang together, and all the sons of Elohim shouted for joy. Job 38:7. So us wearing that white with the blue, it's like, we're trying to get in line with the morning
We
stars.
we're in line with the morning stars, and we're in line with the angels.
And it says right here,
We're wearing
Revelation,
almost like wearing a uniform.
right, Revelation 22:16. I, Isa, have sent my angel to testify to you these things to the churches, congregations. I am the root and the descendant of David, the morning star. How could a person be a morning star?
Hmm.
So we were like little morning stars with our little outfit on, right?
Okay, so now this gets real deep. Now, now since we know about this star and he said that David was the morning star.
No, he said he's the descendant of David. He said he's the morning star. He didn't say David was the morning star. He said he himself. He said, I am the root and the descendant of David, the bright and morning star.
Oh, he's calling himself the
Yes.
bright morning star.
Yes.
Gotcha.
This is talk about his when he come back because
And when
he
East
was
and
not the
East,
root of David. Go ahead.
right, I understand when he comes
Yeah.
back. And the whole point for Isa is to confirm the laws.
Mm-hmm. Numbers 24:17. I see him, but not now. I behold him, but not near. A star shall come from Jacob. A scepter shall rise from Israel.
Mm,
Revelations 2:28. And I will give him the morning star.
mm,
Whoever has knowledge of that morning star has the calendar.
mm.
Because that morning star, that star Tariq, is the calendar.
Yeah. Because in essence, all a calendar is a time marker that marks your days
Yes.
and your weeks.
Yes. So we already know what the dress code is gonna be during our Hajjs and feast days when we get together.
Mm.
You know, especially during the sacrifices. I'm gonna say during the sacrifices. We already know what the dress code gonna be, right?
Right.
Exactly.
That's amazing. I'm telling you, the scriptures, they just line up. They're in absolute alignment with one another. They're in train or with one another, lock and step.
Right.
That's
So
that's what
everybody,
it.
yep. So everybody that's listening, Tariq, right now, Tariq, that star, is in a line with the sun perfectly. Tomorrow, that's day one. That star is gonna inch out. Let's read this again, and then I'm gonna let y'all go in a minute, unless y'all got any questions. In the name of God, the gracious, the merciful. I see refuge with God Almighty get Satan rejected one. By the sky and at-Tariq. But what will let you know what at-Tariq is? The piercing star. The piercing star. There is no soul without a protector over it. It says, but what will let you know what at-Tariq is? The piercing star. What does piercing mean? Nor? What does piercing mean?
Piercing is to penetrate, or it could either be to penetrate something. It could also mean to shine or be extremely bright.
Some stars are brighter than others. Some stars are hotter than others, right?
Right.
What's the hottest flame color?
White.
White. White and blue.
Mm,
And you can Google that. Y'all can Google that if you want to.
mm, mm.
So there is a star in the sky that follows our calendar perfectly.
True.
No other star. I look, there's no the Cyrus, all of that. No, that's not the morning star. Cyrus is the dog star. It comes when it's really, really hot, right?
Right.
Dog years, but that's not a star.
And
It's
it
not
doesn't.
Venus. Venus is not a star, it's a planet. It's not a piercing. It's not piercing. It's not Venus. So Venus is not piercing. If Venus is a planet, it's not, it's not hot and piercing.
Mm, that's amazing.
What else they say it is? They said it was Venus. They said maybe it was Cyrus.
Yeah, they
Nope.
said. Yeah, they said. I think that like the different scholars out there said, thinking it might have been Venus or Cyrus.
No. It's the star that keeps our covenant and keeps our calendar together.
And the crazy thing about it is, it don't even in the scientific community, it doesn't even have a real name.
It doesn't even have a name.
Oh, hip zero.
Don't even have a name.
It's not supposed to have a name.
It has a
It's,
name.
I mean, it
So,
does, but
Tariq.
what I'm saying is, it's not that star is not supposed to have a name. That star is supposed to be a star that has to be found and discovered. Because in like you say in chapter 86, it says, by the sky and at-Tariq, by what will let you know what at-Tariq is.
I just let you know.
I mean, so it's almost like a question there. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not going to be a star that's going to be just out there for everybody to see and everybody to know. It's whew, I'm telling you, the Quran is just layered. The scriptures are just layered upon layered, and then at the same time, it's just so beautifully simple.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, 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 mm.
That's right.
So I mean, at this point, like you say, this has been years in the making with this calendar, years in the making with the calendar. Um, and at this point, with that star, finding that star, that's like boom, seal the deal, icing on the cake.
The star seals the deal. There's no more debate.
It, it,
Get the
it,
app. Go to get the app. Download the app,
mm-hmm.
and you can see the star go. You can do it day by day, and it goes all the way around and comes right back March 20th, same time.
And like you say,
Literally.
in that verse we read on yesterday, the calendar was created with creation.
All right.
The calendar was created with creation. It wasn't created after Rasulullah Sallam passed. It wasn't created after Suleiman, peace be upon him, passed, or during Suleiman, peace be upon him's time, or Dawood, or any of the beloved prophets, peace be upon them all. It was created at the time of creation.
All right.
And the book of Jubilee already showed us when the covenant was renewed in the third month, when Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, received everything, when he received the books and he received book of Jubilee, it had already told us that we were going to lose this calendar.
Mm-hmm.
And that our days will become mixed up, and an abominable days will become feast days, and that we would falter off and we would start following that moon. The book of Jubilee had already told us that.
Mm-hmm.
So now, alhamdulillah, we have it back.
Yeah. And we have a star. We could follow that star.
I mean, you can't make this up. You can't even, I mean, you can't make it up. It's a star. You can't even, I mean, what no, you can't even, I mean, there's nothing that you can do but go with it. I mean, you even if you be like, man, that's a moon. I mean, man, no, that's a planet. That's a this also that. All you gotta do is look it up. Look it up. Look up the star, and it'll
Yep,
tell
we
you.
will. Yeah,
It,
download. Yeah, let me see. What is it called?
it's amazing.
Download the app. Any of those apps, and you can see it for yourself. It's on the app.
And the beautiful thing of this is what's so beautiful about this whole thing. This calendar is not just a calendar that the Muslims need. It's a calendar that the Israelites need. It's a calendar really that humanity needs, because
Right.
the Noah covenant is a humanity covenant.
It's for everybody.
It's a covenant for humanity where we were, because we're all descended from Noah. We all descended from Noah. Peace be upon him. And
Yep.
that covenant was for us not to be eating blood and things like that.
Yep.
Okay, so it's really something that we all need to know. But definitely, the Muslims, definitely the Israelites, and for the folks who are following these other calendars where they got the Passover getting ready to happen at around about the same time as the so-called Christians and the so-called Jews are doing their Passovers and doing their Easter and all these other kinds of crazy stuff. I mean, I don't know.
The app is called Sky Map, but you could get any of the apps, but Sky Map, that's the one that I use, Sky Map.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just download it. It's free, and put in the dates. You can go all the way back 100 years from now, and it'll show you that star.
Can't they even go all the way back with that app back to the time where Isa, peace be upon him, was supposedly had been born?
Yes, and you could go all the way back to the time where Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was born. I could see how the sky looked when Prophet Muhammad was born. Peace be upon
And
him.
and when you went all the way back with that app, when Isa was born, peace be upon him, that's when you seen how the star was when, and you seen that star again in the east.
Oh, I can. But I'm saying it's always there during that time period. It
Mm-hmm.
comes up. It comes up every morning during that time period. So yeah,
Mm.
I mean during that season.
Right. Great information.
So that right there should be the seal of the deal. But I'm gonna tell you like this: only the people of paradise is gonna get this and understand about this star. Right here, say what we got like 4 people watching. Only the people of paradise go get it. I'm serious. I'm telling you. I didn't even listen. I didn't even know it. You can be my witness. I didn't even want to share this
Right.
because I didn't want a knucklehead to get it and distort it.
Yeah.
But it was like, nah, don't take a light and cover it. The most I give you something, you give it to the people. It's
Right.
for the people. And guess what? Knuckleheads, they're not gonna get it anyway. They,
Right.
they're gonna see us reading out of Quran and run away. Oh, they got the Quran. They gonna see Quran and run.
Yep.
So nobody ain't gonna. Don't worry. The knuckleheads are gonna run away. They're not even gonna want to hear it.
Right.
Let the righteous people know what's going on. I was gonna hold it back. I was gonna I don't need to give this out, man. Some knuckleheads will take it and distort it and junk. But nah, they can't distort it. They're gonna ignore it. The Most High is gonna guide who He wills.
Yeah, a lot of guys who you will.
They're not gonna care about it, so
Mm-hmm.
not a big deal. And the people that's in between, they'll forget, and they might
Right.
remember later.
They might.
That's Allah's business.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. I ain't want to make this one long, but I just wanted to
Yeah.
talk about that star, Tariq. Go look it up. You can't look it up online because it's not there. But get the app and you will see it in the sky. Now, if you get the app, you might not see it in the sky today because it's one with the sun right now. You'll see it tomorrow. All right.
All right.
All right.
And then to everyone, Happy New Year. This is the last day of our year.
Yeah.
The new year starts tomorrow. Inshallah. Month of Rabiul.
Yeah. Like, look at it. Now I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna take no negative stuff. We're gonna end this positive. We're gonna end positive. All right. Okay. I'm done. Again, thank you, Noah. Any questions before we shut this down?
No questions. It was thank you so much.
All right.
Happy New Year.
Well, it's not New Year yet.
Well, tomorrow.
I ain't want nobody to get confused, man. People get confused. You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's easy to get confused.
Right.
Happy what? Yeah, Happy New Year tomorrow.
Yeah, because we won't be on here tomorrow. So
Yeah. Alrighty.
all right.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
All right, it's another I Ain't Try broadcast. Please like, subscribe. Go to Facebook. I'll add you on Facebook and have a good day. Now you know what Tariq is. Now you know what Tariq is. It supports and confirms our calendar. No other calendar, no other calendar is aligned with Tariq, with that piercing star that's in the sky. It comes up in the morning in one season, the morning star, and in another season it comes at night, the night comer. In the fall, in the spring, it's the morning star. In the fall is the night comer. Peace. Have a good day.